Court does call the case. People say the Michigan versus Daniel Franklin.
And here we go. The case officially begins. This is the moment where the entire courtroom locks in. Remember, a preliminary examination isn't a full trial. It's basically the test run where the judge decides if there's enough evidence to move forward.
People. Your Honor, Jonathan Emmons also on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Good afternoon, Mayor. Please honor the court. Kareem Johnson on behalf of Mr. Franklin, seated to my immediate right.
Okay, very good. Date and time for continued preliminary examination. Are we ready to proceed?
Your Honor, ready to proceed. If there is a sequestration request, I'm just going to ask for an exception for the officer in charge, Heather.
The officer in charge may remain in the courtroom.
And I've got my first witness of the day, Deputy Barabbas.
All right. Come on up, sir. Come forward and be sworn.
You solemnly swear to affirm the testimony you're about to give us the state and spell your first and last name for the records.
My name is Deputy Frank Barabbas, F-R-A-N-K-B-A-R-A-B-A-S.
Inquire.
Thank you, Deputy Barabbas. Thank you for being here today. We've got your name, your current employment.
Oh, my name is Deputy Barabbas, currently working for the Washington County Sheriff's Office.
Okay, and how long have you been so employed?
I have been employed here now for 3.5 years.
Question for you watching. Do you think routine patrols ever really stay routine? Because as you'll see in just a moment, this standard shift escalates into something straight out of a crime drama.
Okay, and were you working in that capacity with the Washington County Sheriff's Department on June 22nd of 2022?
Correct, yes, sir.
And what was your assignment that day? You said patrol.
That assignment was just standard.
Is there a particular time, shift time that you were working?
What they call the noon or the swing shift. I was from 4 p.m. to 4 a.m.
I guess, were you working with anybody on that date and time?
So at that time in question, I was in training. I was working with Deputy Navy Lewis.
Okay. And when I say working with, are you sharing a vehicle with Deputy Lewis?
I'm in the driver's seat and Deputy Lewis is in the passenger seat.
During that shift, at some point in time, did you have the opportunity to go to 1155 South Harris?
Correct. So when we were out on patrol, we were dispatched. Dispatch came over the air advising of an incident at 1155 South Harris Road, and we proceeded to the location.
What was the nature of the incident that you were dispatched to?
Was for a possible gunshot victim, someone lying down in Village Grove Apartments with that was flooded.
I was going to ask, does that 1155 South Harris address, does that have another more common name?
My apologies. It is also known as Village Grove Apartments.
Thank you. Do you recall what time of day this is happening?
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it happened after 4:30 p.m. or around that time.
So early on into your shift?
Correct.
Okay. Did you end up responding to that complex, that Village Grove area?
I did, sir. I was first on scene.
Is that within Ypsilanti Township?
Correct.
Okay. And when you got to the complex, there's only a common entrance into that Village Grove, right?
Correct.
In regards to that common entrance, that's kind of like centrally located amongst the entire complex, is that right?
Being that deputy, you roll up expecting maybe a disturbance, and instead, there's chaos, crowds, and a person bleeding out on the ground. This is the split-second moment where training versus panic really shows.
Right.
And where did you respond when you got to Village Grove?
When I got to Village Grove, I responded to the left side of if you pulled in, if you're looking in, you pulled in, I went to the left. There's a little median there kind of blocking some of these apartments, and I responded to that block of apartments on that side.
Okay. And when you got there, what did you see?
When I got there, I immediately saw a bunch of people kind of around frantic. Went to my patrol vehicle, based off the nature of the call, grabbed my medical supplies, and proceeded. When I proceeded to where all these people were standing, I saw a bunch of people standing by and a subject lying on the ground in the grass of the complex.
What did that individual that was laying down on the ground, what was his condition as you were able to perceive it?
Not a medical doctor, but in my opinion, he was in bad shape. He saw that he had sustained some kind of head trauma. He was very bloody. There was a bunch of blood on the ground as well, and he was struggling to move and kind of just grunting.
Okay. Making those observations, what treatment, if anything, did you and Deputy Lewis try to administer?
Me and deputy, based off the nature of the subject, we believe that he sustained some kind of head injury based off blood. So we began trying to treat and locate the wound.
When you first found him laying on the ground, was he wearing any kind of face covering?
Yes, he did. He had some kind of black covering around his face that we had to take off.
Okay, so that was removed from his person? And to the best of your knowledge, after it was removed, did you just leave it there?
I believe we just set it up to the side.
While you and Deputy Lewis are tending to the individual, well, first of all, any characteristics that you can give us about the subject that was involved, about the person on the ground?
Younger looking, kind of just moving around. He was still up. His eyes were open. He was kind of breathing.
This is crucial. The arrival of EMTs marks the handoff. The deputies keep him alive long enough for professionals to take over. But here's the legal kicker. Every detail about the victim's condition could later shape how prosecutors frame the severity of the charges.
He ended up vomiting while we were there, and he was just kind of unconscious, moving around a bit, but...
Sure, but in terms of physical characteristics, was he black male, white male, something different?
Potentially black male, younger, curly hair, dark curly hair, probably taller.
Okay.
Remember, I believe probably was a taller kid.
Okay. Lighter skin, darker skin?
He was light skin.
Okay. All right. And at some point in time, while you and Deputy Lewis are tending to him, did HVA or some other EMT arrive?
Correct. Fire and Ypsilanti Township Fire and HVA arrived roughly about the same time.
Okay. And how quickly, after you guys get there, how much time progresses till they get there?
Less than 10 minutes.
Okay. They show up. I presume they take over tending to him. And where did you end up going after they take over tending to the young man?
So my partner, Deputy Lewis, rode in the ambulance with the subject, and I followed in the patrol vehicle, and we proceeded to St. Joe's Mercy Hospital.
Okay.
Trinity Health.
Sure. At that time, did you have any idea of who the individual was on the ground?
No.
Okay.
You know,
Okay. All right. Just a moment. Okay. I don't have any other questions. Thank you.
Cross-examination.
Bless you.
No questions, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. You may step down. Thank you, Jim.
The team may be excused.
Any objection? All
No objection, Your Honor.
right, this witness is excused.
I'm going to go retrieve Deputy Montgomery.
Sergeant Montgomery.
Thank you.
You're all set? Okay, good enough. Who did? File a report. Sir, please come forward to be sworn.
So you raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear to affirm the testimony you're about to give to the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
So now we've got confirmation. A shooting. No more speculation. At this point, do you think the evidence they collect will directly link to Franklin? Or will it just paint a bigger picture of chaos that day? Let me know what you think in the comments, double quotes.
See, state spell your first and last name for the record.
Joseph Montgomery, Joseph Montgomery.
You may inquire.
Thank you, Your Honor. Deputy Montgomery, or Sergeant Montgomery, I'm sorry. Thank you for being here. We've got your name. What's your current employment?
I am a sergeant for the Washington Sheriff's Office.
And how long have you been so employed?
7 years.
17 years. In that capacity, were you working on June 22nd, 2022?
What?
Did you end up going to, I'm just going to call it Village Grove, the Village Grove apartment complex?
I did.
Okay, and that's located at 1155 South Harris Road. within Ypsilanti Township. Thank you. What time of day did you end up getting there?
About 16:30 to 4:30 p.m.
Okay, and do you recall why you were dispatched out to that location?
Yeah, there was a Oliver dispatch over the radios and shooting there.
Okay, and when you got there, were other deputies already on scene?
Yes.
Do you recall who was already there?
There was Barabbas and Lewis who were providing medical care for the victim up and down. Sirianni and Taurus were also there, and there's many deputies kind of running about.
I'm sorry, you said Sirianni, Sirianni,
Correct.
and
In Qatar.
Qatar? Mm, nice.
H-A-T-T-H-E-R.
Okay, thank you. All right, when you get there and the other deputies are there, did you have an opportunity to see whether there was anybody who looked as if they were injured?
Yes.
Okay, what did you see when you got there?
So a young black male was on the ground, had some clear injury to his head, and that a couple of deputies, again, Barabbas and Lewis, were providing medical care for. He was making a moaning sound.
Okay. How did he appear to look to you?
Not well, I thought critical.
Okay. At some point while you're there, did HVA or EMT, Ipsy Fire, come and take that individual from the scene?
Yes, good transfer.
At some point in time, did you later come to know the identification of the person who you saw on the ground?
I did.
Okay, and who's that?
Gordon?
Okay, so if I say, did HVA in Ipsy Township take Sean from the scene?
Yes.
Okay. After Mr. Longoria leaves, what then becomes your primary role at the scene?
Start passing out assignments. Had people do a canvas photograph. We secured the scene, checked the bandits, took the videos.
Securing the scene, taping off the area?
Yeah, use video.
Okay. Do you also then start looking for any evidence of a crime?
Correct.
Okay.
Boom, evidence time. A ski mask and a shell casing. These aren't just random items, they're puzzle pieces. Prosecutors will argue they connect the scene, the shooter, and the victim. The real question is, how airtight will this evidence look when defense attorneys start poking holes?
What did you find are you the one that's going to be responsible for taking all the photographs of anything that gets collected?
It was shared between me and Deputy Roberts and Detective Roberts.
Okay. And did you also have an opportunity to view everything that Deputy Roberts viewed?
Yes.
Okay. Let's turn. Sean leaves the scene.